never fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know the truth.
I'm good with y'all. We back with another video. Got my good friend Khalil. One of the first people I met down here for real, other than people at my job, you know. But we connected through hoops, which, you know, one of the main reasons.
Most men do.
Anything. How I grew up and how I make my connections. Not necessarily, you know, going out partying or whatever, which is cool. But for me, I found a connection easy to make just because we fell in love with basketball. You know, that connection was very genuine and it happened very natural. So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. But first, I want to just say appreciate you for coming on. You know,
Right on.
I appreciate you. You're one of my first real in-person guests. You know, it's you over Zoom type situation. So
lucky I'm not drunk in this one.
Appreciate you coming on, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name's Khalil. I grew up here, right down the street. Well, not down the street, but like in Riverdale, Maryland. High school, I went to Bladensburg High School. Is one of the bigger high schools in the area of Class 4A, I think.
Okay.
College, I went to Howard Community College. Is a nice JUCO out here. You can look them up now. They actually, they should be ranked this year in the nation. And then after JUCO, I went to Division II in North Carolina. Shaw University, HBCU, the oldest under the Mason-Dixon line.
Okay. So for starters, we're gonna kind of, you know, transition to everything else. But for starters, talk about how you fell in love with basketball. Like normally everybody, you know, get a ball in their hands when they barely walking and everything.
Right.
But talk about how that was.
Me growing up, I wanted to be like my father. So my first sport is actually soccer.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, have you been always this tall?
No, I didn't have my growth. So I had a slight growth spurt in like elementary school. So I caught up to everybody. We all went the same. And then the summer of going to 9th grade, it went from probably about 5'9" to about 6'2" in the summer. And
you still playing soccer? Or was you playing soccer?
No, I wasn't. Nah.
Okay.
So as a kid, I was playing soccer, and then in school, that's when all my friends that I was hanging with, like, so you know, Diego, Keno, and all of them are playing basketball.
Okay.
I'm on the soccer field with the Migos. They're like, all right, nah, Khalil, you got it.
They probably looking at you like, they like, what you doing over there?
What are you doing? We're black.
That's funny,
We're
bro.
black. So, short story, my parents are Trinidadian, so being like my father, playing soccer, going to the soccer field every weekend with him. So that was my first sport. So playing basketball, I was trash. I was trash. I was doubling all the time, traveling all the time. I was shooting with both hands. I used to shoot like this.
So this was you said going into high school?
No, this is all like elementary school. This is like, this is young age.
Okay.
So that's how I fell in love with it. So just wanting to be around my friends. All right, cool.
Okay.
So then I finally learned how to hold the basketball correctly, dribble the ball.
Get your body right.
Because I'm 6'5".
Right.
Pin-toed. It's not really a good look when you're a kid.
Exactly.
So cool. Being around them so long, you know, you just wanted to play basketball with your friends. So that's where the love of it comes from. And then just that, and then just watching it so much. Watching it so much. And then so like Diego, his older brother is Gerald Williams. You can look him up, one of the best point guards out of PG County, but he's only 5'7".
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna definitely have to look him up then.
Only 5'7", one of the best guards, pound for pound, you'll ever hear about it.
Okay.
A lot of the pros know him, but if he was my height, he would have been a pro.
A dog.
A dog, okay. He went to Lycoming College in Pennsylvania, I think.
Okay.
He is the steals leader.
Nah.
Steals leader.
That's a stat that everybody don't know. That's
assist leader.
Okay.
Triple doubles leader.
Okay, he was getting busy. Okay. I'm gonna have to look that up. You said
what's
his name again?
Gerald Williams.
Gerald Williams.
And I think he did that in 3 years.
Okay.
Still had another year to play.
Got you. So that's
still had another year.
That's all I needed to hear. We're gonna definitely look him up.
That's one of my my old heads that I look up to. And then he had another player that I got to see in high school is Wally Judge. McDonald's All-American. Class of 2009. I would say. He went to Bladensburg High School 3 years. And then went to Arlington County Day in Florida with Rodney Magruder. They both went to...
I do know that name.
Yeah, they both went to Kansas State.
Okay. Now you saw them in person, like hooping?
Yeah, I grew up with them. I grew up with them. Gotcha. So watching playing basketball is me and Diego Kino, and then watching them play basketball.
Okay.
So when we wanted to be like, who we wanted to be like was them.
It was them because y'all could see that.
And they then played with DC Assault.
Okay.
DC Assault was one of that team. Yeah, one of those teams, the traveling team.
Yeah.
Like I said, Diego's older brother, Gerald, is the starting point guard. On that team, or at least coming off the bench, and he's 5'7".
Okay, so yeah, they had a team full of dogs.
everybody on that team went Division I. Had Division I. So I understand. I got a lot of motivation from the people in my neighborhood, my coaches, like my high school coach. I've known him since elementary school. He worked at my elementary school. He worked at the community center around my corner.
Oh, that's perfect.
And then was at the high school too, and was a substitute teacher. So
he's
known me all my life. So when I used to go work out, my mom knows I'm going with him.
You good. I'm good. You come back home, whatever.
And I'm going to the rec. All of them, they literally watched me grow up. I'm 31 years old. They've known me since I was literally 9 years old. So
yeah, that's tough.
They've watched me be that clumsy kid, just learning how to dribble, playing in trucks.
So when did it connect?
Playing in trucks.
When did it connect? Because if you playing in trucks,
when did it connect? I want to say probably
sees you.
That was literally like my first or second year playing basketball. Playing in trucks. My first and second year. That was the second year I was playing in trucks. Now, mind you, I wasn't that point. I'm a fast learner, so cool. I didn't get it though.
Right.
I wasn't wilding. I wasn't playing in chucks with ankle socks though.
Okay. Gotcha.
I wasn't wild.
You just ain't know no better.
I just didn't know no better.
I understand.
I remember the first person that told me to get some better shoes was one of my elementary school teachers. She wasn't my actual teacher, but Miss Holloway. She worked at the the community center where I was at. She was like, yeah. Tell your mom.
It's that time.
Tell your mom to talk to me. Yeah, this is not the 50s, buddy.
But chucks. Low top chucks or high top?
No, they're high top.
Okay.
Not low top. That's wild as shit. That's wild as fuck. Come on.
I got some low top chucks, bro.
As an adult, yeah.
True.
You ain't gonna come hoop with us.
Not at all.
Tell you walk around.
I would probably break both my ankles playing in them.
Go run the court like what's it?
Like buddy. I done clipped him out of so many hoop clips, just ruining the shot, bro. But whatever.
It's the down in the middle, bro. That should be pissing me off.
So you said community center. All right, so we met at Vanceville Community Center.
Yeah, so here in PG County, they're all connected. So you can go, how you get your rec card, you go to another one. So I grew up at another community center.
Okay.
In Blainsburg. So that's where it really connected because our old heads, my high school basketball coach, him and his friends that he grew up with, they started a AAU team.
Okay.
With the kids in the neighborhood.
Got you. Okay.
So at that time, my birthday is so late that I could play on two teams.
I was about to say you probably right on that cutoff.
I was on the cutoff, so I could play on the at that time I think it might have been like 12, 13. I could also play on the 11, 12.
12. Okay.
So on the 11, 12, I was playing the 4 and the 5. I was playing the 4 and the 5.
And then you go out.
I'm sitting there jumping ball. I'm rebounding, outletting to a point guard. Wilding. The next weekend, I'm playing with the 12, 13.
You playing like point guard.
The 2 and the 3.
Yeah. That makes sense though.
But at that time, that's when I'm growing slowly. So I could do it all. I could do it all.
Okay.
But the love of the game is just like, with us, the group that we grew up with, it's so many of us. We just wanted to be better than everybody around.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's just what it was. I didn't really care about. Outside. I mean, of course, every kid has a dream of going to the NBA.
Of course.
But I just wanted to be better than this nigga down the street.
Exactly. I understand that. I definitely get that.
And once I promise you, that was the best feeling in my life. I feel like everybody knows when it clicked when a few of us got better.
Absolutely.
Or it was like, I ain't fucking with that.
Yeah. Because it go from just, wreck around, but now y'all going to the gym to go work out.
We're going to go work out.
Purpose.
we have the AU team, so now we're traveling a bit to see other.
Right.
We're like, nah, y'all can't fuck with that. y'all, there's no way y'all can fuck with that.
That's fair.
Especially like the old heads in the neighborhood. Yeah, I remember when I was this age.
Always. Still trying to keep
So
up.
now when I'm in the 8th grade and you 25.
Yeah.
I'm shorter than you. You got a little bit more muscle.
Mm-hmm.
That year after 9th grade, when you see me after that, all right.
Put on a little bit of weight, got a little coordination.
Now.
Yeah, it's different.
You don't want to talk to me no more. It's a little weird now.
It's different.
Yeah, it's gonna fuck with your soul. It's gonna fuck with your soul.
So talk about you saying you got it together, kind of in that area going into high school.
Mm-hmm.
Now for me, it wasn't really. I was playing, like I was always good and everything, but the hometown that I'm from, in Muskegon, Michigan, bro, it's so small town that even people to come look at recruiting and everything like that, they going to Detroit first. They going to so many different places, but my hometown. So not like the last short end of the stick, but
almost
being out here, I know it's got to be way different because people know people who PG.
People know people that know people that know people.
Exactly. So
now what you know is who you know
it's
most
about
of the time.
Connections.
So now mind you, 9th grade I didn't play basketball.
Okay.
My B's weren't in order, as my head coach would say.
Okay.
Antonio Williams, you can look him up, Bladensburg High School. He actually graduated from the same high school.
Okay.
My B's weren't in order. Those B's were books, basketball, bitches.
Oh. So they was out of order.
They was out of order. They was out of order. They were out of order.
That saying right there lets me know that he was just real. He wasn't finna cut
when I tell you, he knew everybody. He grew up in that neighborhood.
Okay.
So the old heads and his old heads watch him grow up and then watch us grow up. Like,
got you.
It's generations in that neighborhood.
Okay.
It's generations in that neighborhood. A lot of them are from the South, moved up here because they ended up getting like government jobs and other stuff,
Same thing in Michigan.
Exactly.
So Alabama
and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So here, 9th grade, I did not play.
Okay.
That same coach.
He didn't let you play, or okay, gotcha. All right.
9th grade, when I say my B's were not in order, it's literally bitches,
top
bitches,
to
bitches.
bottom. Oh, just one B.
Just one B. It was one B.
Okay.
It was one B.
Okay.
It was one B. I had 0.8.
Oh yeah. Okay. You was wild.
I was wild.
Yeah, was wild. How was that at home? At home? How did that?
Yeah.
Because you said your parents are
Caribbean.
Got you. Okay.
It was not good.
I was just making sure.
It was not good. I didn't talk for like 2 weeks. I did not talk for like 2 weeks.
Oh.
I didn't see my phone for like probably 3. I didn't see a computer for probably the rest of the school year.
That's fair.
I did see a belt though. I did see a belt.
Probably plenty of those. A hand, a shoe, whatever was
hand
close.
Slipper.
Yeah.
Dog slip. I could go into variations of slippers. But yeah, 9th grade, did not play. So going into 10th grade, my coach, like I said, he knows all of us. Literally grabbed me by my shirt, lifted me up off my shoes. I was probably like this, fall off the ground. He's like, if you don't get your shit together, it's gonna be my foot up your ass.
Simple.
Mind you, this is coming from a man that does not cuss.
Oh, that's even worse. I was gonna say
a man that did not cuss.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Also that was and it was like at the end of the school year.
Okay.
And then we entered the school probably like June. So every other week, it was somebody else telling me to get my shit together. Woo! So it was that coach, my mom, my dad, Diego's mom, Diego's dad, and Keno's mom. Then a bunch of, I'm like, all right, cool. Now y'all annoying me, so now I gotta do it. I gotta prove it to y'all.
I'm tired of hearing it.
I'm tired of hearing it.
I got you.
So get my shit together. I played basketball in my 10th grade year. I played JV. I played pretty well. I started, did pretty good numbers. They moved me up to varsity. They wanted to move me in the middle of the year.
Okay.
To play varsity.
And you on JV.
And I'm on JV.
Okay.
They was only going to do that for me. They didn't want Josh. Yeah. So yeah, it was only going to do that for me.
Okay.
Move me up, but they was like, nah, we're going to move you up during the playoffs.
Gotcha.
So he let you get some experience, see what's going on. All right, cool. I think JV, we average probably about 14.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good numbers. Junior and senior year, it was like 8 or 10 coming off junior year, probably like 12 to 14.
That's decent. For somebody who ain't played, they ain't played freshman year basketball.
Yeah,
that's decent.
But after that, it was, all right, cool, because the neighborhood I'm from, niggas is either dead or still on that same corner.
Yeah. It ain't too much different, but
I'm gonna need numerous hands to count the amount of friends that are dead right now.
Absolutely, I already understand that.
Just dead.
Different place, but
just dead. Not even the ones that are locked up.
Right.
Nobody wants to do that.
Absolutely.
Nobody. I feel like everybody has that situation going on where they're from. I don't care what that nobody wants to live in the hood all the time.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to stay there.
Some people do. Let's not say that.
And that's whatever floats your boat.
Absolutely.
But like for me, once I figured out that basketball can pay for me to travel, I said, okay, I'll take it this way.
Okay.
And I'm not meant to sell drugs.
Yeah, me.
I don't even know how to do that shit.
It's a foreign language. I'm telling you.
Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
So then you made that, the growth path along out of high school. When did you get? So you said you went to school in North Carolina. When did you get? Well, you first started at Howard County.
Yeah.
So when did that get? Did you have any offers coming in?
Out of high school?
Year?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
High school. Another couple of dudes that went to my high school, they started their old AAU team as well.
Okay.
All right, cool. Coach Desmond Small, he coached at Washington of Venice.
Okay.
NAIA school. They got a national championship.
Okay.
Very great school. But now he's coaching his daughter at St. John's College right now.
Oh, that's
She's
tough.
one of the best shooting guards, small forwards in the country.
That's tough.
She's tough. She's real tough. She's probably like my height.
Oh,
if not close.
She tough then, for sure.
People
sleep on NAIA. First of all, people sleep on NAIA, JUCO. If you went somewhere to play basketball,
nowadays is way different than what it was 10 years ago.
Yeah,
but like if you can go somewhere and get
something paid for,
you take it and go.
Hey man,
take it and go, because I know a lot of people that have not left DC, Maryland, or Virginia.
Absolutely.
Never even been to Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
Never been to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Never been to Atlantic City. Okay, so if basketball want to take you there, go ahead and do it. Just do it, especially if they're paying for it.
Oh, for sure.
But coming out of high school, I played for 2 AAU teams, Washington Nationals, and then I played for Prime Time. Just found out that coach from Prime Time, he passed away not too long ago. Rest in peace, Coach Rodney. Playing AAU with those teams, that's when we really did travel. So went to Pittsburgh, went up to Cleveland, and then we did a lot of tournaments deep down in Virginia. Deep down in Virginia. And those teams, I had to literally do it all. Like I would say how I do it now. And that, I think I got my first look coming into, I think that was going into 11th grade. I think that might have been Fairmont State University.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Fairmont State. Where is that at?
I want to say Pennsylvania. Or past Pittsburgh. Because we did a tournament there.
Got you.
And played pretty good. But yeah, I had a couple of them.
Time to turn it on.
Yeah, right? And I'm just sitting there playing basketball. My mom's like, yeah, you got to go. And I'm just like, all right.
Right.
I'm playing basketball. Yeah, of course I'm going to go. End up getting there. Also had a couple of JUCOs. I'm trying to think. Old Dominion. I really wanted to go to Old Dominion, and I also had Marshall University. And a couple of, like you may or may not, but like how they have Wisconsin, so-and-so.
The
Penn State. All of their schools, and then I had also Penn State as well.
Got you. So in that process of you getting all these offers in and everything coming kind of interest with you, what happened to when did you make the decision to go to, you said Howard Community? Mm-hmm. When did you make that decision to go there?
It was already made because of that 9th grade year.
Okay. Guys. Okay.
Because of that 9th grade year.
Okay.
I had to.
All right.
But it's crazy because if I had, so it was just me and my mom looking at the schools. Mm-hmm. Those coaches that I know now, what they know now, what they could have known back then would have helped.
Absolutely.
Or would have helped me in the process of getting into school.
Okay.
We could have finessed it in a way. All right, cool. You missing so and so. Let's take this summer class before you actually get on the campus.
Do some workouts.
And then, do that. And then that way you'd be more prepared for everything else. And that will help with. It's a lot different now, but like I had to go JUCO. It's not like I didn't have a skill, I didn't have a talent.
Right.
They had a work ethic, or it's just that night that
they would have finessed now. They would have finessed
now
somewhere somehow in there.
They would have said you skipped the 9th grade and went straight to 10th grade and deleted the whole 9th grade.
Yeah, it would have been a lot different now. But hey, you know what?
You skipped the 9th grade and just went to the 10th grade. They wouldn't. Nowadays, the 9th grade never would have happened.
Not at all.
Never would have.
It probably wouldn't even matter. They'd be like, we can get rid of that. Just take that out of there.
Don't even worry about it. Yeah.
So,
but I'm glad for the experience, especially going to JUCO. Coach Mike Smokinson, who's back at Howard Community College now, great guy. You wouldn't think he knew how to play basketball. If Gerald Williams is probably about 5'7", I think Coach Mike is probably at least 5'6".
Okay. So that's at the height. You either know what you're doing or you don't.
30 in high school.
Got you. That's one of them you'd be like, I got him. And then he give you 30. Got you.
30. Short white guy with cornrows.
Okay. Yeah.
I lie to you not.
You either can hoop or you can't.
It's either you can or you can't. And let me tell you, he got it. He got it. And he
gotta respect
one of the smartest guys about in life in general. But basketball, he has it.
Okay.
He has it.
He
has it. And I think that's why we connected so much, because I was able to pick his brain and he'll sit there and go, this is why this happened, that is why that happened. And if you do this, this is why this is going to happen.
He break it down.
He did not sometimes. I wouldn't say sometimes. He was the coach that I had that did not have a problem doing that.
Okay.
And did not look down upon you because you did not know it at the time.
Right.
But now he knows if it happens again, you know what to happen.
Because he already told you.
Exactly.
You
feel me? So if you don't know, I'll teach you. But now I taught you. If it happened,
that's on you.
Yeah. You feel me? Sure. So yeah, Coach Mike, I fuck with him all the time. He has an alumni game every year. They redid the gym from when we were there.
Okay.
So the first home game, he usually has his past players come. It's probably about 45 of us.
Okay.
We watch the new team play. Go to the bar. We parlay. We talk. It's like some of us are either still playing basketball, coaching basketball now.
Okay.
Have kids that are playing basketball now. It's a lot.
So that reminds me of how my high school coach was, because my high school coach, I had known him because he was my dad's friend all my life. So
he can talk to you a little.
He in the community. We didn't even go to the same school until my high school years though. But we still in like the same city realm. He changed school. The schools that he went to, I had watched growing up, like all those people you're talking about. Like I've seen the people who I'm trying to be like that person. Yeah. I'm watching him playing basketball in real life.
Yeah.
He's nice. Yeah. I want to be like that person. He coached at that school. He broke down stuff so simple, and it wasn't just like, all right, I'm gonna tell you this because it sounds good. I'm telling you this because I love you and I actually care for you and I care about the people in this community. I'm not just gonna sell you some dream type of thing.
I was getting recruited to Howard Community College first by Coach Poole. He was assistant coach there. He passed away when I graduated college, 2018. Great guy, but he was recruiting me there first. Okay. And then Coach Mike ended up getting the head coaching job.
Okay.
Me and Diego went to a JUCO summit type of thing. And he seen me and he was like, all right, cool. I see why you like him.
Right.
And then we got to talking. I did not want to go there. I did not.
Why not?
It was just, for college, I always seen myself going away for college.
For sure.
Sitting on the campus, being away from home, trying to figure out how to navigate life.
Gotcha.
That's just how I was. Being at Howard Community College.
You felt like you were still at the crib.
I was 30 minutes away from the house.
Right. Yeah.
On a good day, on a bad day, 45. I'm up the street.
You stayed on campus, or
it was no campus? It was community college. It was 4 of us in an apartment like this.
Gotcha.
It was a 2-bedroom apartment. We had the smaller room. We had the smaller room.
Damn, college, bro. College.
Shit.
I actually had the opportunity to get up out of my city.
Up out of there.
Out of there. I didn't have no offers until my senior year, before, what was this, like one of the last home games or something like that. It was it was literally right before we went on spring break.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I got like the interest, everybody's sending you letters. It don't really mean nothing because they just sent out to a boatload of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people came to my game, little local colleges or whatever. But it was one of them times where you said, you showed out at a tournament. I showed out in one game.
It was one game?
One game. They came to the game. Like, my coach had connections or whatever, talking to people, coaches and everything. And he told me that they was coming to watch me. I'm like, all right, here we go. It's that time. And
I'd rather you not tell me.
It's good. It's not bad.
I believe you, but I'd rather you just not tell me. I'd rather you not tell me. Because I've seen it go the completely other way before.
Oh, me too. I was nervous as ever. I didn't have no offers before that. It was my first time actually a coach. This was a Division II school I ended up going to. This is the first time a coach was actually there, for me. It wasn't for everybody else. I had good people on my team, but it wasn't for them. It was for just me. And the first half went not as what I thought it was going to go. And when in the halftime, I was like, all right, bro.
Tighten the fuck up.
It's time to get right. It's time to get right. This is your chance.
This is the only chance you got.
And it turned out how it did in the end. But that being able to go, even though I went to Wisconsin, that's only like 4 hours away. But like you said, you was 40 minutes.
Yeah.
The 4 hours at least let me get away and see something new.
I didn't get that 4 hours until I transferred to school in Oakland.
Okay. So that's the next part.
Note, when I did get that scholarship, we ended up playing against, what's the Kings coach that just got fired? Mike Brown.
Okay.
No. I lied. Not Mike Brown. Remember when he was in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Remember Danielle Marshall, the shooter?
Yeah,
absolutely. His AAU team. We played against them. Okay, their starting point, the shortest person on the team,
6'5",
6'4". That was the point guard.
We got
blown out by 45.
Yeah,
but I played hard to go the whole game, so that's what the coach. He was like, I still scored, I still did.
Right.
At the time, I was 6'2".
Okay,
guarding someone that was 6'8".
Yeah,
and had 45 pounds on me. I got like 4 blocks against him, bro.
Oh yeah. You was doing your thing. They didn't care about the score. They're like, you know what? Whatever. We looking at individuals.
We got blown out by 45. They cut the game early.
Yeah, I got plenty of those stories.
I
told you I played against Miles Bridges and Cassius Winston. That game was just not even enjoyable. I was literally like sad, bro. They are just, and there's literally like 7 of them on the team.
Yeah.
They're literally just having fun out there. They throwing lobs and, bro. It was another dude named.
And didn't they go to college together too?
Braylon Neely. Yeah. So they went to college together.
Yeah.
So they played for the family.
Yes. Okay.
Bro.
Another team. Okay.
They played for the family. And this was when the family was literally like, you talk about Miles Bridges, Cassius Winston, Braylon Neely, which is a left-handed guard.
Where did he go to school?
He ended up playing at Wayne State in Michigan. But I think he went somewhere either before or after. Yeah. But he was a dog. And they all grew up in like Detroit, Miles Bridges from Flint. So all of them, bro, we played that game. I don't know how much we lost by, but it was enough to where it's just like, all right, bro, we don't even, just turn the game.
Cut the camera.
Just leave it, bro. I don't want to hear it no more. Nah, they played against another AAU team, so we had like an A and B team. Mm-hmm. I was on the B team. I don't know why we ended up playing them at all. We probably wasn't supposed to play them, and I think we just ended up saying, hey, you know what, y'all want to play?
I would have faked the injury.
And I was just like, you know what?
I would have faked.
Come on, bro.
And I love playing. I would have faked.
Oh, that game was rough, bro.
I would have pulled a John Wall.
Rough.
Get injured before the game, before the season, still get paid.
So, talk about the transition from the community college to now North Carolina.
Yeah.
Talk about that transition.
Okay, so I played my first year college. I didn't play the second year.
Okay.
But I was ready to still get out of the state. I can't do no more.
Fair.
The first year I stayed on, we had an apartment. The second year, I stayed. Diego transferred. The other two. One went to prep school. I don't know how that worked because you played JUCO, then went down to prep school. Don't know how it worked, but it worked.
Yeah, prep school.
And then the other dude, he dropped out. I never heard from him again. So I went, just was taking classes and stuff. And then at that time, I was just trying to figure out what I'm doing next. I know I can still play basketball. So Shaw University actually accepted me into college before I graduated high school.
Okay. So
I was like, you know what? They still accepted me. I think they'll take my my credits. Oh, well, some of them. They took 12.
It's always a stipulation with that.
I'm trying to tell you them HBCUs, but and it was private too, so they just made it way worse.
Yeah.
That's when I told Coach Mike I wasn't going to come back. He was like, yeah, that's cool. What are you doing? I said, I'm going to transfer to Shaw University. They accepted me out of high school. He was like, that's cool. I know the assistant coach down there. Mind you, I was going to try and play basketball, but it wasn't. I just wanted to go to school.
You were just trying to get up out of here.
I knew once the basketball went flat, I still needed to have a basketball.
Absolutely.
So he was like, yeah, you still got game. I know the assistant coach down there. Go ahead. When you get down there, go talk to him. I'll tell him that you're coming. I'm like, all right, cool. So I get down there. That same assistant coach he got to talk to had got a head coaching job at another school.
Okay. Yeah, that cool. Always.
All right, that's tricky. Not a problem. It's not a win or a loss for me.
Right. Okay.
But I actually do go to that head coach at the school that I just transferred to.
Okay.
Hey, I'm looking for so and so. My name's so and so. I just want to speak to him. He's like, oh, he got a head coaching job at another school. He's no longer here. I'm like, all right, cool. He was like, how may I help you? I said, yeah, I'm just a transfer here. I'm looking to see how this situation is with your basketball team and how the walk on or possible scholarships stuff may going on.
Right.
He goes, well, if I don't win the conference championship this year, I'm losing my job. So therefore, I'm not having no walk-ons or taking no trials. You came here for that, coach. You go ahead and follow that fuck nigga up out of here.
Yeah. I was just gonna say
word for word. That's what he said.
That connection is key. Like you said, it's about who you know. That promise that he gave you.
For that nigga, you go ahead and follow that nigga. Cool. He had trials because you have to have trials.
Okay.
It's against the law for you not to have trials.
Right.
But he didn't. He had it at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And posted basketball tryouts in a building on the other side of campus that nobody ever went to unless it was to get your refund check. So you only go there twice a semester,
right?
And they put it on the bottom floor.
So they did that on purpose.
Yeah, not a problem.
It's all strategic.
They lost the first round of this. They lost the very first round,
and he was gone.
No, they gave him 1 more year.
Wow. Okay.
Gave him 1 more year. I tried out that year. I tried out. He said, I think it was right after the open gym or something like that. This is when he had a couple new recruits and some returning players, and he had like a couple spots left. But he goes, after we finished, and I played pretty well. Like open gym from probably about April. Semester ended like the 3rd week of May. So the season ended in March. So they was having open gym twice a week from March to May.
Okay.
the basketball team, nobody else.
Okay.
And the basketball team was inviting me to the open gym.
Got you.
Because they didn't know who I am. They've seen me play basketball. All right, cool. I'm the only one that's invited to the gym. I'm playing with the team, running open gym, and I'm running their plays. That they did not know that I knew.
Got you. Okay.
That they did not have to tell me about either.
Okay.
Cool.
So with that,
they running some plays. I'm just going along with them. We're making the right passes, making the right shots, making the right reads. All of that's over. Probably like the third week, he's like, how did you know those plays? I said, I play basketball. I'm not stupid.
Right.
It's easy to know. Y'all have very simple sets. That's why y'all lost in the first round. He was like, well, I apologize for, what I told you earlier this season.
It always comes back around.
Here it
comes. I like to give you the opportunity.
You come back next year. Fortunately, they're giving me the year back because it was like a couple of key players that got injured.
Okay.
And it was their last year, so he didn't have the chance that he wanted to win.
Gotcha.
They weren't
okay.
Anyway. But so the next year, he let me try out. Cool. He was like, man, I just can't do it again. I was like, what the fuck you told me that shit before the first time?
Shouldn't have said anything.
All right, cool. Now they lose again in the first round. No, second round. They make it to the second round.
Okay.
He gets fired. A new coach comes in, but he was the last head coach before he was.
Okay.
So the head coach that when I first got there was the assistant coach when the new coach that came back.
Got you.
A little tricky, but he just came back essentially.
Okay.
So first thing he does is cuts the whole team.
He cleans
the whole house. But he keeps probably 4 dudes that came in with me.
Okay.
And I'm just like, all right, cool. So who the heck is he going to recruit?
Right.
To the damn school. And those 2 summers, his first 2 years, those 2 summers I stayed in North Carolina.
Okay.
I didn't come home for the summer.
Smart man.
Right. So I had 2 jobs out there, and I'm just like, whenever they have home gym, if I'm not working, I'll go. And I'm seeing who he's bringing in. I'm like, fuck these. I know how to play basketball. Like, we were playing King of the Court, and I'm beating them. They're getting D1 transfers from like Arizona State. They had one from Arizona State. His son transferred from Florida State.
Okay.
And his best friend transferred from Florida State. They had one from Oklahoma State. Had a 45-inch vertical.
What?
This is all in like a 2-year span. I try out. Now this coach has open trial. People want it for the school. Let me see what y'all got. Walk-ons. It happens all the time because one of the assistant coaches was a walk-on at Shaw when he went there.
So he understood,
and he ended up after his second or third year, he ended up becoming a starter on the team.
Okay,
and he walked onto the school. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna give somebody the same opportunity.
Absolutely,
cool. So he has tryouts for the school. Probably about 55 people in there.
There's only 12, maybe 13.
13 to give 3 red shirts.
Okay.
1 person made the team.
So they just heard tryout. They said, yeah. Wow.
Niggas I never seen play basketball.
I was just going to say, yeah, they come out everywhere.
Yeah, cool. Then it was like another group of guys that came to the show. And we all used to just hoop. It's probably like 20 of us. Probably 25. We had an outside court, outside of our dorms. All of them tried out. Some of them niggas didn't even know how to run a 3-man weave. I put on my brand, so
that is funny.
Some of them didn't even know how to run a 3-man weave. Mind you, they're telling me they played basketball in high school. So how did you not know?
They played outside at recess. That's when they played in high school. They didn't play.
I was like, nah, this can't be serious. So out of them 55 people, I was the only one that made the team.
Wow, 55 people. That's almost
grown men didn't know how to run a 3-man weave, or a 3-on-2, 2-on-1.
Ooh, that's stuff you just. If you really play, you don't really. It's like, all right, yeah, y'all go ahead and do that. You don't really have to walk through that at college. That's wild.
Yeah, you're a cut. Yeah. You group of people, just go ahead.
All y'all. No need to go one by one. We just gonna get
y'all group right there.
Yeah, all of y'all.
Yeah, you too. I forgot to add you. Yeah, easy as hell. Easy as hell.
That's rough.
But I ended up just like, it was just too much because me trying to pay my bills and then rush out of work, go play basketball, and then still try to figure out how I'm supposed to eat when all of these dudes are on scholarship and they giving them money in their pocket to go eat.
Yeah. And
pay their bills. And get them clothes and shoes. And I'm doing this. I let it go.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm good. I keep doing what I was doing, which was going to work, going to class, fucking business. Easy.
I feel that.
Easy.
So through that whole process of the transitions and in and outs of new people, what was the most things like did you learn to just be like adaptable to all the situations? What was the key things that you learned in that whole time period?
I would say it's just college in general, because when you go to college, I know it is for me, but you learn so much about yourself.
Absolutely.
You learn what you do like, what you don't like, what you thought you did like, you don't really like.
Right.
What you thought you didn't like, I just needed to experience it more.
In a different space.
Exactly. So that's just what it was for me. So and then also I transferred out there. I didn't know nobody.
Okay.
I transferred. My sister was still down there because she went to school at North Carolina Central.
Okay.
But that was her last semester in school when I got down there.
Got you. Okay.
She graduated December. Her birthday was the 17th. So she graduated like December 14th
to 15th, something like
that. At 10 a.m. She was back in Maryland. by midnight.
She was gone.
Apartment was packed up.
Oh, she wasn't playing.
She was not playing. She was gone.
Did she say why she was?
She was never staying there. She was never staying there.
Wow.
She was never staying there. Apartment packed up, gone. Keys left on the jump. White clean. Promise you. I was down there. Yeah, I made friends. I made some friends that she introduced me to. I still stay in contact with them, but it was just like people that I knew that I made connections with or were essentially my family. I had to just be a loner for a little bit. You know me, I get a little drunk and I start talking to people.
You make some friends anywhere.
Yeah, I make some friends anywhere. But it's just like, cool, you got to start all that shit all over again. But with that, I made a lot of connections with people that I still talk to to this day.
Right.
A lot of them got kids now. Kids be calling me. Or I be seeing them. Or I go down to homecoming. Great time. I love North Carolina for what it was, but I would never move back down.
No. Dang, because that seemed to be...
It's on the way it's on its come up now. When I was down there, North Carolina is 10 years late.
Got you.
So when I was down there 10 years ago, they were still... And when I transferred to Shaw University in 2013, they were still acting like it was 2003.
Okay.
So now that is 2025.
It's catching up.
It's now 2015 now.
I
can't tell nobody else.
Yeah. I feel that. So on top of all of that, and now like you said, we met at a community center. Seeing those people, the kids that might have been like you coming through a community center, how does that feel being able to look back and be like, oh, okay, like we saw the other day.
It's crazy.
We saw the other day. It's just a kid that's like 13.
My height. He was looking me in my eye. I thought he was in high school.
I said, bro, crazy.
What senior school you go to? Bro, I'm in the middle of Martin Luther King.
So the main point of this channel is kind of course, giving back to the little things that we learned along the way of our journey of everything. What are some of the key things that you was kind of having a conversation with one of the young kids there? One of the main things you try to just give that game out to them that don't really cost nothing? It's something you learn along the way, but without experience.
Confidence.
I got you. Confidence.
You don't let nobody take that shit. As crazy as I talk. As crazy as I talk to you.
Right.
You cannot let me take your confidence. Because as a person that feeds off of that shit, of you diminishing yourself because I'm talking to you crazy.
That's fuel.
It's fuel. It's supposed to be fuel. But if I see that it is draining you, I'm going to attack that.
Absolutely.
I'm going to attack that. And that's what I was telling the kid. Like, the one that kept dribbling the most was his older brother.
Right.
You need to go take the ball from him.
Yeah.
He's 20 years old already. It's past his time already. It's your time. Go get the ball. Do this. Tell this person go here. They need to listen to you now. You got to be confident. That's just what it was. And in high school, I wouldn't say I had it. But once I got to college and it was just me and Diego was like, bro, you're one of the best people on the team. You got to start acting like it. My head coach was like, he pulled me aside. Now, this is the first time somebody ever said this to me. Khalil, you're one of the best defensive people on the team, and you don't act like it. Hold on here. Defense. Hey, he said it at me.
Yeah.
That's one thing I remember. You probably don't believe me. Okay, I got it in my head. I remember the name. That's because we was learning the gap defense.
Okay.
And,
I would say your wingspan.
My wingspan. My wingspan.
Right.
All right, cool. I shift this way. All right, just time it perfectly. Like, cool.
You'll get a little giveaway still. They'll hand it to you. Yeah. They see the intimidation of just
this.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
Quick.
But that confidence part is a lot of it. I don't know how some other people gain it, but me personally, it was just like how Shaq was it Hakeem when he made up the lie in his head? Like, yeah, he didn't want to shake my hand. He didn't want to give me an autograph, so I got to make up fake beef so I can. Absolutely. Every time I see him, I gotta.
Yeah, I'm on that.
With some people, it is actually like I actually don't like this.
Exactly.
Like, he's really a bitch ass. Right. I really don't fuck with him. Like, he could shoot the ball a little bit, but he's actually pretty trash.
Right.
But most times you just gotta it gotta click. I don't know what it needs for you to make it click, but you gotta make it click. I really don't know what
it's gotta come with.
But for me, be the way the niggas dressed today.
Something
could be the floor that we're playing on. I'm pissed. I can't score like how I want to. So now the nigga is pissing me off because he thinks he's guarding me better than what he's ever did in his ever life. It's little things. I shoot the ball one time. He happened to hit my finger. I'm like, I didn't shoot it fast enough.
And they was like, oh, I played good defense.
I played this great defense. Now I got to it's just the little things. Something has to click for you to be like, nah. It's just, I know these people not fucking with me. Yeah. You got to take that with you everywhere you go. Because it's been plenty of times where I done been the only person on the court that did not play pro. And you could not tell that shit.
Yeah. I'm the same.
And did not play professionally. Did not get paid for it. Did not get paid for it. Did not just get off a flight back from another country that played. Like, it's been plenty of times like that. It's been plenty of times I've come into a gym and no one knew who I was. And then as soon as I step on the gym, everybody's asking my name. There's been plenty of times I step into a gym and I'm running late and they're like, all right, Khalil, hurry up, put your clothes on. You were the first pick.
Right. It ain't for no reason.
But I know that's because that gym we play at, when it was nobody in there, it was me in there. I done shot in that gym with the lights on, had the lights off. The other lights on, and I shot on the other side with the lights on. And then I shot in that gym when there was a thunderstorm, and I couldn't see it in the car to drive, so I had to stay in the gym to shoot around with the emergency lights on because the power went out. I then had to shoot with 1,000 people in that gym before. I had to shoot with no people in that gym before. I had to shoot with the gym when the floor was like you were walking on socks.
Yeah. I've been there at least a couple times.
No, it's been way worse because it's it has summer camp in there.
Right.
One time they made ice cream, and if you know the process of making ice cream, it's ice and salt. You mix that, it gets real slippery. It was like that for a summer. We were in there skating.
Oh nah.
Skating, and they had just redid the gym. We were literally skating. It was not one point in time nobody was sliding.
Yeah, that's crazy. But all that consistency, like the practice and everything.
I'm trying to tell you that I dunked on 3 people in there. I got my first windmill in there.
Okay.
Like, that gym knows me. That gym knows me very well. I done shot from every single angle in that gym.
Yeah. I definitely
on every court.
my high school, that's where I didn't even play. I played probably freshman year I played JV, sophomore year I played JV again. That decision was like I either go up and play
and not play,
or
you stay down,
or I stay down and keep hooping. I stayed down, kept hooping. Then my junior year I played varsity, didn't play that much. Junior year, going into senior year, I had the keys to the gym, first of all.
Oh, okay.
But with that, in the summertime, I'm not going nowhere. I will be in the gym, and from whenever I can get in there, I might go home, shower, eat, or whatever. But I'm coming back.
Right back.
I'm coming back. I'm in there until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. Coming right
and
back.
That's just where I'm at. People know it's nothing like, oh, you trying to go? Nah, bro. He going to the gym. Just let him, do his thing.
Yeah, high school was crazy. I think my senior year, me and another dude that I grew up with. So in the middle school we went to in my neighborhood, we have a main road. The middle school is on this side. So if you live on the side where the middle school is, you go to a different high school. But if you live on the other side, you go to my high school. The zoning and all that stuff. So that's how it was. So a guy I grew up with, Cooley, Charles, he went to Parkdale, I went to Blade. My senior year, which was his 11th grade year, in the 4A, we led the county and made 3-pointers in attempts.
Okay. Y'all was getting to it. Yeah. Y'all was getting to it.
I was letting it fly. I was letting it fly.
That is fair, bro.
I was letting it fly. And to this day, I know a lot of people that I played against in high school, like, they were like, Khalil, you still play the same. Still shoot the same. I don't play the same as I did in high school. Now, because I dribble a lot more.
Now?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Being in that gym by yourself, you learn how to. You got to learn how to dribble a little bit.
Do a lot of things.
Learn some moves a little bit.
Right.
Especially when I was in that gym a lot by myself. I was watching videos. I was watching Tracy McGrady old videos. That's when Paul George got into the league.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of. I always watch LeBron, but LeBron does so much, so you could take so much.
Yeah.
So watching LeBron, I was more of like just watching what he's watching.
Okay.
So his passing style.
If
he's not passing, why didn't he pass? Cool, because this person can't guard me, or they shifted this way. It was just a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I was watching.
The X's and O's.
The X's and O's about it.
Understand.
Yeah.
But I want to break the first part of this, and then we're going to transition to a little something different. So
yes, sir.
Appreciate this first part, though.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
I was always holding you down.